I pulled out a bunch of Shai rookies from this collection that was sitting in my closet for 3 years. Now I'm going to show you guys on how I'm prepping them to send them for grading. First thing I'm going to do is look at the centering on the Optic cards. We can see over here, I already know these aren't going to get a 10. All these are off center, left to right on all of them. You can see all left to right off. And then we go over here. These are the ones that I have in consideration. First thing we do is look at the centering left to right. These are all clean. You can see the difference is pretty drastic. I'm being careful with all these cards. Been handling cards for over 20 years at this point. The Mosaics, we can look at the left to right centering, but most of these are probably going to be good. It's a little bit of a cleaner cut product. If you remember, these ones are very tough to grade. Shai in this set, Luca was an easy grade. Trey was an easy one. Shai is a little bit more difficult on the Prizms, but these do have the most value of all these cards if they're going to get 10s. And also an interesting nugget of information. This is one of the only cards in this set that didn't have the rookie logo on it, although it was still a rookie. It doesn't have it in the top corner. This is 18-19 when Shai got drafted. He was in the Luca, Ayton, Trey Young, that class. The Prizms, I think in a 9, they probably go for, I don't know, 75, 80 bucks. Maybe I'm gonna probably grade those regardless. Bunch of Prizm base. These ones tend to come out pretty clean. I graded a bunch from this set back in the day. This is Select. This was a pretty clean cut product. So I'm probably just gonna grade these Selects. It's also a little bit shorter print than some of the other products. The pops aren't as high on these Selects as, let's say, the Donruss or the Optics. We're gonna send those in. This one's a paper card. Edges look pretty good. Usually you're gonna see some white, some chipping on these. I don't see much. This Shai is from Essentials. I think it was in Chronicles. The sleeve is big, so probably gonna have some issues. I'm gonna look at this one over again, but these I'm definitely sending in. And then these Optics, a few more. I'll show you guys the centering in a little bit, the difference. I think these are the ones. Yeah, no, these are the ones. They're not, and they're good. So these ones are mostly good here. Shai Optic. That's Donruss right there. You can see it's paper, a little bit tougher on the paper, and it has less value. So that's another thing. The Optic is easier to grade than Donruss, and it's worth more. Think about that. Sometimes you want to go for the Chrome technology version over the paper. It's similar to a Topps Chrome and a Topps. For Cooper Flag, I'd rather be grading as Chrome. It's easier to grade, and it's going to be worth more. So these Shais, I'm going to probably send in these, maybe a few less, but let's count these up. It's about 30 Shai rookie cards. I think the PSA cost is anywhere from $16 to $20 per card. So it's going to be anywhere from $500 to $700. And then I'll have 30 Shais. Hopefully the average cost per card could be $100, $3,000 minus $600. Get $2,400 in value, hopefully, from these Shais right here. I showed you how I look at centering. I'm going to send these off for grading, and I will let you know when they come back and do a PSA review.